Your host Annie, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Annie, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. City's so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city so lively, gotta make it mine. From downtown streets to the Carroll Creek view, there's something special here, you feel it too. Your host Annie, here to guide the way with a big smile. She brightens up your day, fills up your day. Good morning, Frederick, rise and shine. A city.
This is Casey Ryerson from I Will Be There of Frederick and Loudon, and you're watching Good Morning Frederick.
Oh, okay. Oh, gracious me. Well, I'm telling you, I don't like this new change. I don't like it at all. I can't keep up with it. Good morning, Mama Cone. It is going to be a glorious day today. I think we're going to hit 70 degrees. Oh my gosh. Yesterday, who was outside yesterday? If you didn't get a chance to get outside, I'm sorry. I actually put my meeting in chairs out on the sidewalk at the home of everything Frederick, because I'll tell you this, it was so nice out. I'm trying to share the stream to the groups because for some reason, I don't know, Facebook is being dumb as it typically is. So if you can also maybe share the stream into the groups that you're on, that would be fantastic. All right, today is Tuesday, March 11th. Yesterday I said it was March 3rd because I just was reading my copy and didn't update it. So anyway, it's a beautiful day. I am loving this weather. I really hope we continue on this trend. It would make me so happy. All right, let's get to what is happening on today's show. We got Bob Miller and Chris Michaels from WFMD's Morning News Express with some local news, weather, and sports. I'm going to highlight some of the events in our area. Then we're going to chat with Lee Davis from Best Tile in Frederick. When I went to that store, it is the first time I've ever been there. Now, admittedly, I haven't tiled anything myself in a long time, or ever, actually. I haven't done that. But I did go down the road when we bought our backsplash tile, didn't even think about Best Tile, and I apologize for that. Now they're at the top of my mind. And then around 9:45, we're going to be live with Olivia White, the Arch Society president, and she's got information about the groundbreaking for the new location for Arch. All right, let's go ahead and get this Tuesday started. Huge thank you to our show spot. I didn't even talk about the nonprofit. I'm all over the place. I've not slept well in the past couple days. This, I don't know, daylight savings, whatever it is. New update. I made a mistake. Actually, A Mother's Rest is our April nonprofit. Our March nonprofit is now Wags for Hope. So, buy the Good Morning Frederick merch, and Wags for Hope is going to benefit in the month of March. Okay. I did get a store built on my website. I have no idea if it works. So if you go there to order and you notice anything weird, please just let me know and I will get it sorted out. All right, our show's sponsor is Rita's Italian Ice and Frozen Custard of Frederick, open daily noon to 9. Try a hot pretzel or iced coffee with your, I don't know, gelati, ice, just custard. Or how about a Reese's Concrete? Oh, yes. Can't get to Rita's? They can come to you, Grubhub, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. And they can cater an event for you as well. Mark your calendar, March 20th. That is coming up in 9 days. First day of spring ice giveaway. No reason not to have Rita's, 538 West South Street in Frederick. All right. Boys are early. Let's get rolling. Well, hello. Good morning.
Hey,
Good morning.
What is happening?
Can you hear me?
my shirt's not fitting right.
Everybody adjusting themselves.
Yeah, right?
Hair sticking up. There we go.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, hair and makeup didn't show up again yet, Danny. I thought it was in my union contract.
I am telling you right now. There we go. This is just,
I-
this is exactly what happens. Look, it just has a mind of its own.
Yep.
There you go. Okay. There we go.
I thought you were ready to take off your shirt for a second there, Bob Miller.
No, God, nobody wants to see that.
Look, real quickly, I got to say this, okay? I redeemed myself, all right? I redeemed myself. I watched 3 movies this week.
Very
Okay.
good.
Yes. So I watched, oh my God, I forgot what I watched. I got so many things in my head, Dan.
Fast
I'm
and
You watch
Furious.
Bad Boys.
Bad Boys, thank you. Bad Boys 1 and 2. And Fast and Furious, I watched yesterday. What, Bob? What's wrong with that?
I just, if on the list of all the great movies that we've given you, you're like picking the bottom of the barrel.
But those are right in line with what I would expect him to enjoy. Did you like those movies?
Yeah, I guess. Bad
Bob,
Bad Boys 1 and 2.
and 2. Bob's going to really hate this, Danny. And I'm going to make this announcement. I was going to do it on the Morning News Express, but I'm going to do it on your show. I'm going to make this announcement right now. We don't have a drum roll, but I will say Bad Boys is definitely the best movie I've watched so far since I've started in Denver. I thoroughly enjoyed both of them. They were great movies. It was funny. It was action-packed. I mean, you got to see Will Smith's biceps. It was great.
Now, see, now we know. That's where the bar
Yeah.
is,
Yeah.
Bob. That's the bar.
Yeah. We set it up here. I can't go down into his screen because he's way down here. I'm not saying
listen.
a bad movie, but it's the best one you've seen since you've started the endeavor. Really?
Like I said to my wife when we first got married, I set the bar very low for that relationship, which is why we're still married. And I set the bar low for movies. It was a great movie. It had everything you could possibly want. It had action. It had comedy. It was a little bit of romance in there, a little bit of drama.
The only romance apparently is you and Will Smith right now.
Well, that was until he decided to slap me across the face for no reason. I don't know. And I thought he would defend me because apparently he likes defending bald people, and I'm bald. Who knew? Okay, I'm sorry. I was a little too far in that joke, apparently.
Well, I tell you this. So I was just looking at Warehouse Cinemas on March 26th. They have something called the Film League, and they watch old movies. I'm going to take you because it's the Blues Brothers, which is a great movie, and seeing it on the big screen is going to be good. So I'm going to send you details so we mark your calendar for March 26th. We're going to go to the movies.
Oh, sweet. Now I love it's funny. It's very rare that I will say that I like a cover version of a song better than the original. I love their version of Soul Man, believe it or not,
Oh
even
yeah.
better than Sam and Dave's version, which again is very, very unusual. But as much as I love that song, Danny, never seen that movie.
I was just gonna say, once you
Look
see
at
the
it.
movie, it just brings a lot of meaning to the whole thing. You will love
Yeah.
it.
On a mission from God.
I'm on a He laughs and he doesn't know why. There you go.
Right?
See?
No, because I'm just laughing because like I thought Bob meant that towards you on a mission from God to actually help me watch these movies.
Well,
But I
we
guess that's
are.
not what he
We
You'll
meant.
are.
understand. You'll understand when you walk away from Bad Boys and go watch,
Yeah.
the Blues Brothers,
So I guess
which
I was
is
wrong.
also
It
a very
wasn't.
funny movie.
I thought that was for Danny for helping me watch these movies, getting this idea. So I thought she
For the
was doing the mission
children.
from God.
The children won't be crying now if you watch the movies. So there you go.
And I'm going to try to watch another one tonight. But we've been doing this thing now, Bob, where if it's not on the list, I've been texting Danny just to see if it's considered a classic, if we could add it on the list. And she
So in
has her
other words,
movie.
now you're not going by the list. You're going by what you want to watch. If you're going to watch a movie, and it sticks
I
to the
don't
script,
always
son.
answer yes. I don't always. I didn't pay. We're not paying him for that one Jason
No,
movie because I never even heard of it. But
right.
I did. Ash, when we were making the list, he thinks Bad Boys 2 is better than Bad Boys 1. So I
Mm.
did give him credit for that. But yeah, not just any willy nilly.
No, yeah, I will, I will defer to the experts on movies, and they will give me the yay or nay. However, just add that $4. I'm going to pay for that. I'll pay for that $4 for Isle of Man. It's just that I love Jason Statham, and it's like if I'm going to sit through hours of watching a movie, at least it's got to be something I'm somewhat interested in. You know what I mean? So, and I love Jason Statham, so I was searching Jason Statham movies. I never thought he'd have a bomb. The guy's a great actor, and apparently I was wrong. So I'll pay for that $4, no problem.
So in other words, so it's gone from watching great classic movies and great movies that you have to watch to Chris's bromances and whatever he wants to see because he loves Jason Statham. He loves Will Smith's biceps. Is there something else you need to tell us?
Of all the movies he's watched, the
Right?
fact that Bad Boys is number one
Right.
in the
Bad Boys,
ranking.
#1. There you go.
Well,
there you go.
Actually,
Shawshank Redemption is a horrible piece of garbage, but Bad Boys 2, woo, man.
But let me tell you something. Let me just explain this, okay? I'll give you my reasoning because first of all, if you're looking at so far number 1 and 2 as far as movies I've loved, number 1 is Bad Boys 1, number 2 is Bad Boys 2. Number 1 and 2 are the movies that I love so far. But Bad Boys,
What, you didn't like Fast and Furious? I thought you'd like that.
that's number 3. That's number 3. But I like Bad Boys because I love the comedy aspect of it.
Yeah.
I love
it
comedy.
is funny. It's a great, they're great. I really do like those movies as well.
And you mix
Classics,
it.
I'm not, well, they are, but yeah.
I mean, and you mix it with all the action packed. I mean, you've got arms and dead bodies coming out of cars and heads being run over by vehicles. That to me makes a classic movie. Who doesn't love dead bodies coming out of trucks on a highway? It's great. It's great stuff.
Who doesn't want that?
Right.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So I suppose I should get to news now here. And then unfortunately, after weather, I'm going to have to bid everybody I do. How do you say that? Goodbye.
Oh boy.
Whatever
Speaking
language.
French now.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
I started a word on Wordle. I do.
Oh, is that your first word?
Yep.
That is a good one. Uses all the vowels, right? Except
yes,
for
it does.
O.
Pretty much.
I only learned that because somebody had said that to me, and I thought that they were referring to the gravy you put on meat, but it's not called ado. So I was apparently wrong about that. Here we go. So congratulations. Oh, wait, this is an old one. Huh. Okay. There we go. Here's the new one. Frederick County is expected to face difficult financial times this year, according to County Executive Jessica Fitzwater during a public information briefing on Monday. Fitzwater said that Frederick County is not immune to what's happening on the federal level with job cuts and funding reductions. There's also little doubt that the impacts from the federal actions will be felt in Frederick County's 26 budget. She says the uncertainty has compounded and complicated the FY26 budget discussions at a time you may know the state of Maryland is also being fiscally challenged. Yeah, no kidding. We talked about that today on the Morning News Express. And last but not least, one person was taken by ambulance to Emeritus Medical Center in Hagerstown following a two-vehicle crash in Frederick County on Monday afternoon. The Frederick Scanner Facebook page says the crash occurred along northbound Route 15 at Engelberger Road in Lewistown and involved a tractor trailer hauling logs and a Class A motorhome. The tractor trailer had rolled over. I don't know. Did you guys see pictures of that on the Frederick Scanner? It was a brutal and scary accident.
Yep, I did see that.
Yeah, it was extremely scary. Taking a quick look at weather, it is going to be a beautiful week. Today's going to be a high of 66 with clouds and sunshine. Tonight, 30. I'm sorry, today's going to be a high of 75, sunny and high around 75. Tonight, 43, a few passing clouds. Tomorrow, it'll be 66 with clouds and sunshine. Tomorrow night, clear skies and 39. And there you go. Made a few mistakes today, but I guess that's normal. Not as many as I normally make.
All right. Well, I know we have to bid you adieu, so
I do.
I will see you later.
Well, so long.
Howdy doody. Happy
He hasn't seen that
trails to
movie either,
you.
Bob.
Until we meet again. Happy trails.
Please
You
cut
can
him
hang out
off.
whenever you want
Take
to.
him off,
All right.
please.
I'm doing
Please.
it. I'm
Delete.
doing it.
Praise the Lord. Feel like church breaking out right now. Amen. He gone. No, I'm only kidding. I love him. I love him to death. All right. Toronto native A.J. Lawson made 7 3-pointers, including and scoring 32 points. That's his career high. He also had 12 of the Raptors' franchise record. Listen to this: 73 rebounds. You know what happened? A 119-104 victory over the Wizards on Monday night.
Is that now like playing like fourth graders on the court?
Right? I mean, they are no longer the Wizards. They're the Washington Generals, and everybody else are the Globetrotters.
I'm telling you, it is now every team that's going to come to us is going to have like their best ever game. There's going to be so many records formed because the Wizards are so terrible.
I was watching some of the lowlights, and it's just like they're just walking now. They're not even running up and down the court. They're just walking. They're like, can we get here quick enough? We don't think we're going to be able to beat Angel Reese on the WNBA team squads now.
Oh, gosh. Yeah. No way.
The Frederick Flying Cows, though, they're winning. Maybe we could substitute them for the Wizards.
Maybe.
They got a 122-113 victory over the Reading Rebels in their first road game in Pennsylvania. Frederick rookie Joe Bradshaw finished with 16 points and 13 boards. Orioles going to break out the monochrome look for selected home games during the 2025 season, beginning with their April 12th contest against the Blue Jays. To mark the occasion, they're going to give away orange Cedric Mullins T-shirts to the first 15,000 fans. So they'll be all in orange. That should be fun to look at, right? And the Commanders, hey, your team making some big splashes. They acquired defensive tackle Javon Kinlaw and also offensive standout tackle Larry Tunsil in a trade with the Texans, according to a person with knowledge toward the Associated Press. Hasn't been confirmed yet, but that looks like what's going to happen. Sam Darnold's going to the Seattle Seahawks, $100 million, and Justin Fields, before Chris was able to leave, is going to the Jets, $40 million over 2 years to replace Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, there you go.
Wow.
And we've got 2 high school teams in playoffs. Playoffs, yep, down in the playing off and for basketball superiority. So the state semifinals, Middletown and the Oakdale Bear ladies all playing for their basketball playoffs. So good luck to them.
Yeah, good luck to them. We hope they continue to win. We love that.
State
all
championships.
Right.
Bring it back to Frederick.
That's right. Have a great day. We will see you tomorrow.
Thank you. Have a great day. Good morning, Frederick.
All right. Want to thank Bob for joining us and Chris for joining us today. And want to thank, let's see, Sharon Price tuning in this morning. Hey, Sharon, thank you so much. It was great to see you at the shop on Sunday. Yes, it was Sunday. I don't even know what day it is anymore. I'm going to blame it on the daylight savings change, but I think it's just, I don't know. Old age, who knows? All right, we're going to take a quick break. Then we're going to be back with Happening in Frederick with a highlight of our local events. And you're going to meet Lee Davis. He is the district manager, I think, or area manager for Best Tile in Frederick. And then live, we're going to have Olivia White, the Arch Society president, and she's got information about the groundbreaking of their new location. So all of that will come up right after this. Travel better with Antietam World Travel Service, your gateway to worry-free journeys. With their extensive network, unmatched experience, and personalized services, you can explore the world with confidence and ease. When you work with Antietam World Travel Service, you get convenience, experience, and connections. Go to AntietamTravel.com now and get started on your dream vacation.
There's no more essential piece of jewelry than your wedding band, and Colonial Jewelers Wedding Band Weekend is the best time to get one. Enjoy the area's largest selection of quality, made-to-last wedding bands in every price range and style, and all on sale. Save an extra $100 on your purchase when you book an appointment, and take advantage of our special financing options. Colonial Jewelers Wedding Band Weekend, March 20th through 22nd. The Colonial Jewelers box. There's just more in it.
Cosmec Healing handcrafted small batch tinctures and transdermal salves. Double third-party tested for quality you can trust. If you've got pain, headaches, or anxiety, our products are here to help you find relief. Patient over profits mindset, 'cause we're patients too. CosmecHealing.com.
Real estate goddess, yeah. She's the one to get you there. Homes and dreams are perfect, yeah. Shining flattery beyond compare.
Oh, yes. Want to say good morning to Michelle Payton and Pulling for Veterans, both tuning in this morning. Thank you so much for watching. All right, we got to talk about what's happening in Frederick. Happening in Frederick is sponsored by Taco Bar in Frederick and Gaithersburg and Taquito in Hagerstown. The Gaithersburg location is open again, 3 Russell Avenue. And Frederick's location is in West Point Plaza, just off Route 40. Taquito is at 812 Frederick Street in Hagerstown. 3 great locations to serve you great quality, authentic food. And Taquito gives you a drive-through experience as well. TacoBar1.com for Frederick and Gaithersburg, or Taquito by TacoBar.com for the Hagerstown location. Okay, let's get to what is happening in Frederick. I wonder if I should do it this way. Oh no, see, I'm going to cover if I do it that way. See? Oh, let's just do this back. Oh, okay. There we go. We're just going to keep. See, I'm trying to overcomplicate things. I should just leave well enough alone. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. All right. Go to promocircus.com, click on Everything Frederick Live, and then Calendar of Events. While you're at promocircus.com, you will see the merch tab, and I've loaded in most of the things that we have so far. I haven't gotten to everything. And if you want a listing of all the events, just also you can click on the link that is in the description of this video. All right, now through March 15th, finishing up bitesandbevsfrederick.com. It's collab week with local restaurants teaming up to serve some great food. Now through the 19th, which you have another week and a day, the Unity campaign is fundraising. I wonder what they're at. Let's see. UnityFrederick.com. They are shooting for $650,000. They are just below $200,000. So well away from their goal. 414 donors so far have contributed to that campaign. March 12th, that is tomorrow. It is Cocktails and Conversation. Come join us at the home of everything Frederick. And it's from 5 to 7 p.m. I will see you there. I've got some goodies for the ladies, thanks to Helping Hands and Caring Hearts. She left some stuff in celebration of International Women's Month. March 13th, that is Thursday, 5, 6, and 7:15 p.m. Boomtown, the story of Frederick Part 1 is at Warehouse Cinemas. Now you have to buy your tickets through Boomtown's social media. So look for them on Facebook and Instagram, and you will be able to get the link to get the tickets. March 14th, it is Shamrock Lucky Bingo at the Elks Lodge benefiting the American Cancer Society. March 15th, Shannon Storm from the Healing Storm is one of our vendors at the home of everything Frederick from about 11 a.m. to 4 p.m. Now, it's supposed to be nice, so I will hopefully also have a table set up outside with some goodies and maybe some fire sale or cash sales at a discount. And Mama Conan Mama Conan will be gone. It'll be me by myself. Forgot she's going out of town. Everybody's leaving me right now this week, which is kind of funny. But anyway, I'll be out there probably Saturday and Sunday. If you want a space to set up, because I think it's going to be nice. It's calling for showers in the morning, and I don't know what morning means. Maybe it's early morning. We can keep an eye on the forecast. You can always set up inside, and we draw people in with our loud music. I'm also on WFRE from 3 to 7 p.m. From 7 until 11 on Saturday. It's the 20th annual Retro Prom at the William Talley Rec Center benefiting the Met. The 15th and 16th, the 50th annual Home and Garden Expos at the fairgrounds. And it is also the Maple Syrup Festival at Cunningham Falls State Park. The 18th is the Arch groundbreaking at 12 noon, and Olivia is going to be with us to talk about that in just a few minutes. March 19th, the Spring Sip and Paint. Join us. It's going to be fun. We have a few people signed up so far, confirmed, but we'd love for you to come out and have a good time with us. I'll have some snacks and some beverages, and we're going to be donating to Wags for Hope. Because I messed that up, we're going to donate $10 from every ticket is going to go to Wags for Hope. March 27th, High Rock presents The Craft of Brand Personality. It's a presentation with networking at 10th Ward. The 28th is the second annual Battle for South Mountain. It's Brunswick High staff or Brunswick Feeder School staff versus Middletown Feeder School staff for bragging rights and benefits the Mental Health Association. March 29th, if you want to get your kids outside, if they're between the ages of 6 and 17, you can bring them to this event where they will learn how to turkey hunt and do trout fishing, which is so cool. And that is at Catoctin Fish and Game in Myersville. Also on the 29th from 11 to 1, it's the Seton Center 5K. On April 1st, it is the 1-year anniversary of Good Morning Frederick. Oh, goodness. I have been in the planning phases for that. It's going to be great. And on April 12th, it is a disc golf tournament in Emmitsburg benefiting the Seton Center. That sounds like a lot of fun as well. The week of the 14th, we are putting together a county-wide egg hunt, scavenger hunt, sort of. It's going to be a lot of fun, and very soon I'm going to share all the details about how that's going to work. But top prizes include 100 Maryland Lottery scratch-offs, $500 in cash, and it's going to be a lot of fun. You're going to want to get out there and find them. April 19th through the 26th, it is Thurmont's Restaurant Week. April 24th is SHIP's annual lip sync battle. Get your teams together. Go to shipfrederick.com for details. And on the 26th, it is Andrea's House Rise and Renew Gala, and that is at the Delaplane Arts Center. And that's a great, again, another great organization. We have so many here in Frederick. All right, if you have an event you want included on the calendar, just email it to everythingfredericklive@gmail.com. Okay, we're going to take one more quick break. then we're going to be back with what are we doing? We are I have no idea. We got Lee Davis from Best Tile. That is coming up just after
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is powered by Ken's Automotive and Transmissions, Total Car Care. Need an oil change or brakes? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can take care of that. How about exhaust or engine work? Ken's Automotive and Transmissions can do that too. No matter what you need for your car, Ken's Automotive and Transmissions is Total Car Care. Go to kenstrans.com to schedule an appointment today.
Dream Free Art, Frederick's first and only splatter room. New location, new beginner-friendly artful shenanigans for all ages. Come fling paint and make a masterpiece in Dream Free Art's splatter room, or join us for a fun and unique art experience. Book your next birthday party, corporate event, date night, or family outing at dreamfreeart.com to unleash your inner artist today. Dream Free Art. Free your creativity.
Oh, yes. And how about advertising your business at Warehouse Cinemas? I have done that. I might still be on screen now. This is a great way to reach thousands of people. It's affordable and effective. You can send a message to advertising at warehousecinemas.com. Or if you want more details about the numbers and all that good stuff, go to warehousecinemas.com/advertising and you can get more information. But it is a very, very effective way to get that frequency you need so people don't forget about you. People are inundated with messages and you want to hit them every single place you can. All right, A&S Construction is a locally owned and award-winning woman and minority-owned business, and they're right here in Frederick. A&S Construction specialize in roofing and siding. They can also put in new windows and fix up your gutters or replace them, and even build you a new patio or deck. Now is the time, all right? We're almost going to be, what do you say, 75 degrees today? You're going to want to sit outside on a patio or deck that's not giving you splinters, not falling apart, not collapsing. You want something nice for you to enjoy the nice weather. You get $750 off any roof or siding replacement or $50 off any roof repairs. You got to tell Sandra you saw her on Good Morning Frederick. All you have to do is screenshot right here. Screenshot it right now. There you go. Okay. We're going to screenshot. You got the phone number. You got her email address. That way you have it when you're ready to give her a call. Okay. Whew. Lots happening. All right. Let's talk about who's making the market grow. Market Makers is sponsored by Intense Barbecue, family-owned barbecue, food truck, and catering company. They cook in small batches to ensure your food is as fresh as it can possibly be. They do custom catering, okay? Doesn't have to be barbecue. Let me just tell you, Rob came out to the 200th show and cooked a beautiful breakfast, including a humongous fruit salad because I asked for it, and waffles and potatoes and all kinds of great stuff. He's made filet mignon that I've tasted. He's done crab dip like you cannot believe, all kinds of things. So don't feel like if you contact them for catering, it has to be barbecue. However, their barbecue is top notch. So if you want some of those burnt ends or pulled pork, I've had pulled chicken, brisket. Oh my gosh, delicious. All right. Go to intensebarbecue.com and satisfy your meat tooth. Okay, right on Urbana Pike is Best Tile, right across from kind of Mariachi. And I talked with Lee Davis about why Best Tile. With Lee Davis, we are, turn this way. I can see your beautiful face. All right.
Santa.
Yeah. We're at Best Tile. We are on 355 Urbana Pike, right?
Yes.
Yes. How many stores does Best Tile have? How many do you run?
26.
How many are you in charge of?
5.
You're in charge of 5.
So there's 3 in Maryland, there's 2 in Virginia. There's Columbia, Rockville, here, Frederick, and then there's Falls Church and Richmond, Virginia.
Okay.
Those are mine.
Yeah, very good. So I've walked around the store. You guys have, for not being like this huge store, you have a ton of different tile in here. It's pretty good. Tell me, why should somebody come to somewhere that specializes in tile, like Best Tile, rather than big box stores or things like that?
Experience, knowledge, technical, right? The other thing that we do that, I can't swear to this, but from what I've heard, right, we track lots,
Oh,
shade lots.
okay.
So I can
Why
go,
is that important to a consumer?
well, because just like paint or fabrics,
Yeah.
right, any of these tiles, and it happens all the time,
Yeah.
right? Years down the road, there's a leak, there's a crack, somebody needs to repair something, right? Hopefully we can get the same lot, because depending on the shade variation,
Yeah.
right, and most of these products anymore are mimicking natural stones, so there's a high shade variation from piece to piece.
Right.
So it's less likely that you have a problem, but you have a shade variation of 2 and you got a gray background tile, and years later you can't get it.
Yeah.
It's going to stand out
Yeah.
when it's fixed.
Yeah. Nothing worse as a homeowner too, where you got this beautiful and then there's that one, and
Right.
it's always right in your sight line. It's
Exactly.
never behind the stove.
No. It's never behind the stove. It's never behind the toilet on
Right,
the floor or underneath
right.
the vanity. It's always right in the
Right.
middle of the floor.
Right in the middle.
And I can tell you what those shades are
Yeah.
from years.
That's amazing. That in and of itself, just having that peace of mind, knowing that there's a potential to be able to replace exactly.
Yeah, and the vendors that we work with, the manufacturers that we work with, which majority of them are Europe, Italy, Spain, Portugal.
Okay.
Right? We can. The shade lots don't mean anything to anyone. They're a sequence of numbers and
Right,
letters, right?
right.
But for instance, I can tell you if you have a shade lot of 555, and then the only thing that's left is 545. As long as you're within 1 digit up or down in the same column, that's as close as you can get.
Oh, wow. You've been here a long time, Lee.
I've done this a while. So most people,
Yeah.
the big boxes, I'm not knocking them, but it's not what
No.
it's not what they do.
No, and they're not specialized, right?
Right.
So the guy who's in the tile aisle probably worked the paint aisle, probably worked the hardware
Could've,
aisle,
yeah.
right? And they're not typically experts in the industry. So that, number one, just knowing, and the tile in here is beautiful. It's not your kind of, I'm not going to say, well, run of the mill. Like, there are some intricate pieces and designs and things like that.
Yeah, and that credit for what, like you said, it's a small-ish showroom. That credit of what we, for lack of a better word, stuffed in here that goes to Barb, who manages this branch.
Nice.
So we work off, the whole company works off of what's called a hub and spoke mentality. So Frederick is roughly 4,000 foot showroom with 17,000 feet of warehouse space in the back.
Wow.
Where the other 4 locations that I mentioned are more like 6,000 foot showrooms with 5,000 foot warehouses. Frederick feeds the other 4 branches.
Oh, gotcha, because of the storage space.
This is
and
where our
all
truck
that.
is based out of. We run
Okay.
transfers, so we can turn, most of our lead times are, we tell everybody a week, because, the old line, it's better to
Over-deliver.
under-promise and over-deliver,
Right,
rather
right.
than the reverse.
Yeah.
Generally speaking, it's 3 to 5 days.
Yeah, which is great. That's really great. So with all of that, well, definitely if you've come here to Frederick. Now, if somebody comes because you have these other stores that might have more showroom space, does it vary store by store, the type of tile that you
No,
might
it's
have?
just laid out differently.
Okay, so no matter whether you come here to Frederick or go to one of the other stores, you're going to find the same or similar
Yep.
tiles. Okay,
Yep.
okay.
All of our vendors, our manufacturers that we deal with,
Okay.
our stock material, which we have a import warehouse in Syracuse, New York, that's 100,000
Yeah.
feet, you know. All of that material is shown in all the stores.
Yeah.
And Best Tile runs from the New England area down to the Carolinas.
Okay.
70 years old next year.
Oh, wow. Very good. That says something, right? Obviously, you guys are doing something right to have lasted 70.
Family owned on its third generation.
I
right
love that.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people love that
So-
now because that is not typical of, people, stores and shops that have been around a long time. So that's good news too. And how long have you been here?
now. 22 years.
That's
23 in August.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. They must,
Yeah.
again, I think sometimes when you see that employees have been around a long time, a family-run company has been around a long time, it says a lot of good things because it means
yeah.
things
We're
are
not going anywhere.
going okay. I love it. What is your biggest piece of advice to a consumer who may be looking to redo a kitchen or bathroom or add tile to their home? Do you have any kind of top things you want to tell them?
Well, I don't know that there's anything I would suggest. I could tell you that we're usually last in the selection process.
Okay.
And there's a reason for that. I mean, if you take, for instance, a bathroom, what do you need in a bathroom? You're going to need a vanity. You're going to need a countertop.
So tile is the last thing
Normally,
that
tile
people
is the
select.
last thing selected.
Gotcha.
And I believe that the reason for that is it's easier for you to go to the slab yard and pick out your countertop
Okay.
and then coordinate tile with it because tile has more selection than tops.
Gotcha.
You come in and if it's your place and you come in and you fall in love with a tile, and now you have to go to the slab yard.
Yeah.
It's harder.
Yeah.
It's more difficult.
That's
So
an
we're-
interesting point of view. I never thought of it that way, but okay.
We're normally we don't like being last,
Yeah.
but we normally are, right? Because it's just easier. And,
Yeah.
We have a what's called a visualizer on our website. I'm not the most technologically savvy person in the world,
Yeah.
but it's pretty neat. You can go in, you can pick a room scene, and you can start plugging in tiles and paint colors and cabinet colors
Yeah.
and kind of see a visual of what it looks like.
Yeah.
The best advice I could give anybody in their home is do what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. No rules, right?
There's no
It's your
rules,
place.
and
Yeah.
there is a tendency for the homeowner to come in here, fall in love with all the colors and all the designs, and then they end up going to a more neutral because
White subway tile.
they get worried.
Yeah.
And my question is always the same thing: is are you planning on selling?
Right.
No, we're going
Oh,
to be there.
because people think about
They're
what's
worried.
the resale.
Right,
if
they're
this
worried.
Is, my taste
is
and
it
not their taste.
trendy? And I just told a customer on Saturday. They said, "Well, is this trendy?" I said, "Does it matter? If you like it." And customers will ask me. And look, I'm a bit of a smart aleck by definition.
Yeah, I
I
like
just
it.
am.
Yeah.
And she asked me on Saturday. She says, "Well, what do you think?" I said, I think it doesn't matter what I think because
Yeah.
I'm fairly certain I'm not going to be in your house. It only matters what you like.
100%. I think people always look for affirmation, but I get what you're saying for sure. It's why. Why?
And
are
I
you
will
thinking
give,
that? Yeah.
sure, and all of us will. We'll all give our opinion and say that, well, it's not my cup of tea.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I tell people all the time, if I could have an entire bathroom, which I could, but if I could have an entire bathroom that was all black, that's what I'd do because I
Yeah.
like black,
Yeah. Yeah.
right? I wouldn't care if anybody else liked it.
Right.
I'm the only one in it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
good
so, but it really is, I guess the best would be whether you're doing it yourself, which we can walk you through it. We have, all of our folks have not necessarily installation background, but they work with our reps because
Yeah.
we sell everything you need to put a bathroom together.
Okay.
Or a
so
tile, right?
they can get everything.
I've got the
here.
adhesives, I've got the grouts, I've got the trims. It's not
Okay.
just the tile. You don't have to go anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's the best advice I would give, is whether you're doing it yourself or you're hiring a contractor. Easily 99% of every problem that I've ever experienced in an installation, I can trace back to the installation.
Okay. Yeah.
The wrong materials were used.
Right.
It was not done properly. Sorry to the contractors of the world. Most of them, the majority of them, are very good at what they do.
Yeah.
There's a few, right?
Yeah, of course.
So it's about waterproofing. Keep in mind that you can heat your floors, and there's
Yeah.
all these things that we bring up, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's not just you're going to come in and pick out tile,
Yeah.
right? What about your curbs and your thresholds at your doorway?
Yeah.
And what are your trim shapes to coordinate with your grout or your fixtures, whether
Yeah.
they're brushed nickel or oil rub bronze or
Yeah.
glass, or it
I
doesn't
know.
matter.
It's overwhelming for people like me, but that's okay. You guys are the experts. You're going to lead people down the right path. Can they look at everything that you have online as well to get an idea?
Most
or
of
do
it.
they,
Most
yeah.
of it, yes.
Okay, great. Besttile.com?
Yep.
Besttile.com, or stop by. We're on 355, kind of right at the V where 355 and Buckystown Pike, or Urbana Pike and Buckystown Pike meet, right here in a big warehouse space.
Yep.
And come see Lee and his team here at Best Tile and check it out for yourself. I mean, the stuff in here is gorgeous for sure. All right, we thank you so much for
Certainly.
this. Come on by anytime. Best
Thanks,
Tile.
guys.
All right, want to thank Lee for hanging out with me and giving me an opportunity to check that store out. Much bigger inside than I thought. Actually, most of it obviously is that warehouse, but a lot of stuff in there. All right, we are going to come right back after this one quick message with Olivia White from the Arch Society.
This portion of Good Morning Frederick is sponsored by Pulling for Veterans. Pulling for Veterans is a nonprofit that educates the public on PTSD. You can rent one of the trailers starting at just $1 per hour. The trailer is filled with information about PTSD and how to help. Plus, each trailer honors a vet and acts as a rolling memorial. More details at pullingforveterans.org.
All right, excited to welcome Olivia White to Good Morning Frederick. How are you this morning?
I am well, thank you, and thank you for having me.
Oh, well, this is very exciting. I'm just moving my stuff out of here so I can see. But we have some exciting stuff. First of all, you're the board president for the Arch Society.
Yes.
Why don't you take a moment, if you can, to let our viewers know what the Arch Society is if they don't already?
Well, yes, absolutely. And first of all, again, thank you for having me here. As the board president representing a very esteemed group of individuals, all focused on preserving the African American history in Frederick, the Arch Society, first of all, Arch stands for African American Resources, Cultural, and Heritage Society. It was founded in 2001, and it was founded to preserve the history of African Americans, to collect and to preserve, to identify, to collect and preserve all of the artifacts and history that one can find about African Americans that could not be found in other places, in a way to really put things together to help shape the history of African Americans and to tell the story that many people were not aware of. So we are very excited about the work that Arch is doing in the community and the work that we will continue to do in the community.
Yes.
It's very exciting for us. Yes.
Absolutely. And
Yes.
my viewers would know because of us promoting and me working on the African Americans of Excellence exhibit that you guys are the ones who choose the honorees each year. And very soon, we're going to be excited to announce the 2026 class that we will honor next February. But first, we have some more pressing things going on. So, you guys have been based at Federated Charities, I
Yes.
believe. Is that
Yes,
correct?
that's correct. And
Okay.
that's where we are now. Yes, 22 South Market Street. Yes.
Yes. I was just in there yesterday and saw your little nameplate. So, but some exciting things are in the works currently you guys will be moving in the not too distant future. So tell everybody about this new space.
Absolutely. I'm happy to say that we have a space that's on the corner of Carroll and All Saints Street. We're located, it's going to be the African American Heritage Center. It is located next to the Delaplane Arts Center and the garage that is there. Um, we are excited because that the space that we have, which is about 3,200 square foot, it is going to house all of our artifacts and exhibits, and it will be the place where all of the information that we've been collecting for years will actually be. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is incredible. What I know, so let's talk first about there is a groundbreaking coming up. Tell us about that.
Yes, we're excited to share that the groundbreaking for a long awaited dream will be held next Tuesday, 1 week from today, at 125 All Saints East All Saints Street at the facility. It will begin at noon, and it's open to the public, and we certainly would love to have everyone there to witness this historic event for Arch. It's very
That
exciting.
Yes. So, what do you guys have kind of a completion date? I know it's kind of a groundbreaking, even though there is a building already there, right? But we're
Yes.
celebrating this exciting um, new chapter for you guys. What are you guys looking at as far as timing before you can actually relocate?
I would say that it's going to be sometimes late summer, early fall. It's,
Okay.
yes, it's when we hope that construction will be completed and the doors will be open for Arch to relocate its offices there. So we are very
Okay.
excited about that. Yes.
Yes, I'm too. I think it's going to be wonderful. First of all, just to give you a little breathing room
Yes.
and space to grow and move around. And again, just give the community a place to find out this information more readily. What can the Frederick public do to support Arch and society and what you guys are doing? How can we help you?
Well, currently we are collecting information from families and individuals who are willing to donate information that they may have from years and years, I would say, ago. So that's a part of what we are doing, and we would welcome having some of that information to include as much as we are able to in the museum. But the general public could help become later volunteers if they would like to be a part of our volunteer network. Of course, that volunteer network would need to be trained. The other thing that the community could do in terms of helping and just knowing what things are going on is just spread the word about what this museum is going to be about. It's going to be about, as I mentioned, preserving the history, but it's also going to be an extensive resource for individuals who would like to gather in information about African Americans and their contributions in Frederick, especially.
Yeah, look, we know, and again, the African Americans of Excellence exhibit is starting to highlight those people who have just impacted our community in extraordinary ways. And, I think it's really a great opportunity to celebrate people every day of the year, which is what you
Absolutely.
guys are going to get the opportunity to do. So if you're out there and you have family history, that is either documented or you'd like to document and donate to the Arch Society, you can reach out. I have the website on screen, archsociety.org, and you can find information about doing that. But the first step, why don't you join them at the groundbreaking or join us at the groundbreaking next Tuesday at noon, right at the corner of South Carroll and East All Saints Street. You will see it there. It's perfect location right off Carroll Creek.
Absolutely.
And right next to the Delaplane and right behind the parking garage or right near it, which is really handy as well. So we really appreciate all your organization is doing to, again, highlight and raise awareness about Frederick's history. I love the fact I just saw Boomtown, and I know there was you guys had some input into that as well. And it's a great first part of the story that we were following the photographer for the Frederick News Post. And I just think it's just wonderful. And we look forward to more great days. We can't wait to your grand opening. We will certainly be there for that as well.
Thank you so much, Danny. And one of the other things that the community can certainly do is to donate. We welcome donations at the archsociety.org. We are continuing to build our collection, and this is a way in which the community can really be a part of that in a meaningful way. As you mentioned, membership is very important to us as well, and we would like to invite membership. Certainly, when the museum opens, we want to have everyone in the community, when they are able to come, it's definitely going to be a place where individuals would want to visit when they come to Frederick. So we're very excited about all of the things that are happening and the things that we are doing in the community. While we talk about the museum, there are many other things that Arch offers, such as the walking tours that are available to the community. We are in the community making presentations on a regular basis, and I would say this is almost on a weekly basis about African American history and about the museum and the Heritage Center that we are looking so forward to opening in the fall. And eventually, the community will see some wonderful exhibits that will be a part of the museum. So it's very exciting. It's a historic event and a dream that will come true, is coming true as we speak, because they are working on it now.
Yeah, very, very exciting. We cannot wait. And I have always said many of our nonprofits, of course, they love the checks and the donations, but they really, really love the time, even an hour a
Absolutely.
month or 2 hours a month. If you can donate the time, they
Absolutely.
need that, especially these smaller organizations. You can do that, and it's not going to cost you a thing. So we appreciate you very much. Thank you so much for stopping in, and we will definitely keep everybody updated about the progress of the brand new location.
Thank you so much, and we look forward to seeing you next week.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day. Enjoy this beautiful weather.
Thank you so much. You too. Take care now. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh. All right. Archsociety.org if you want more information or you want to reach out there. All right. That is it for us today. I got through it. Little rough start, little roughs here and there, but you guys are used to it. So I just love it. All right. Tune in again tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. or anytime on YouTube. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel. Facebook is having the weirdest time with the group. I don't know what is going on. I try every day, but you can always count on YouTube for the stream, and you can always find all of our episodes there and individual segments as well. So if you've seen somebody and you thought it was interesting, all you got to do is go onto the channel and do a search, and you will find it. All right. Have a wonderful day. Get outside, breathe fresh air, and be grateful.